Rosser here from StockChartSense.com, and today is April 11th. And today we did have a snapback in the market, which was I was actually expecting that. If you listened to my video yesterday, you'll hear that I said that we'll probably have a snapback today, which we did. But here's the thing, guys. It wasn't that impressive if you ask me. I mean, it was just really kind of really nothing. And the truth of it is, most stocks, a good portion of them, I mean a lot of them, let's put it that way, actually were being sold into the strength. So that's telling you something. That's information in itself, and that's important to know. When you see traders selling in the strength, you need to take note of that, and you also need to do some following up with maybe your own selling, because if other traders, the smart money, if they're selling in the strength, maybe you should be doing a little yourself. And I will tell you this: if you're a trader, your portfolio should be lighter today than it was a week ago, or 2 weeks ago, or 3 weeks ago. In other words, you should not have 20 stocks in your portfolio. If you still do, I can almost bet you're losing your hiney real fast. You should be really, really light now, because there's no reason to be heavy now. The market is in sell mode. How do we know that? Because just go look at the stocks today. You'll see a lot of tails. And what do I mean by tails? These things right here. These long, wet candlesticks. See that tail right there? Well, most of them, it's the other way. It's up this way. So it went up like that. There's the top. And then it sold back down this way. That's telling you traders are selling out. But anyhow, that's just a little side note. You can go check that out yourself. But let's talk about Google here. Here's the thing with Google. Nice volume today, actually very average volume. Here's the thing with Google. It actually rallied into the day. In other words, at the end of the day, it actually rallied. Most other stocks were being sold into strength. Case in point. Here's our favorite one, Apple. Look what happened with Apple. Pretty decent volume here too. It actually sold into the strength. I mean, it went up to here, and then it closed down here. So it closed below what it opened, and it closed near the low of the day. So again, traders were even selling Apple, which is a concern for me. Whenever I see Apple starting to get sold, that tells me the overall market could be really weak. Now we'll see what happens. I mean, it could pull down to 600 and start working its way back up. Who knows? But the bottom line is, Google was being bought, Apple wasn't. How do you know? Red candlestick, white candlestick. So there's a difference. So here's the bottom line. Remember, Google reports earnings tomorrow after the close. Here's the question for you. What are you going to do? Are you going to hold Google through earnings and hope it goes to the moon, or are you going to sell it tomorrow and take any profits? You have to decide what you're going to do, but make sure it's part of your plan. Because I'll tell you what part of my plan is. Tomorrow I plan on selling Google. Why? Because I haven't followed up on the fundamentals enough to know if they're going to report great earnings or not. And also, in light of the overall market, I just really don't want to hold a lot of risk right now. So that's what I plan on doing. So tomorrow, hopefully what you're going to see with Google tomorrow is you're going to start to see some follow through here. How high it goes, I don't know, but hopefully you'll see some follow through, and then the end of the day will be the real tell. If you see Google rally into the end of the day, that tells you investors are pretty confident in the earnings after the close. However, if you start to see Google start to peter out and start to work its way down, or if you start to see traders sell into the strength by the end of the day, that tells you again, they're not even sure, and they're taking their risk off too. But you need to decide what you're going to do, and that's important. So make sure you consider that tomorrow, what you plan on doing with this stock. Okay, that's it for today. Listen, head over to StockChartSense.com right now, right this second. Do it right now. Don't just while I'm talking, open up another browser and go over there and sign up for the free video. Why do I want you to do that? It's free. Why not, right? It's free. Everybody loves free stuff. So just go over and sign up for that, and I'll send you a personalized email every single day letting you know when I post these. Listen, good talking to you. Have a great day.